Okay. And we are live. Oh wait, I got the sound wrong on my end. Give me a second. We're not live. I guess we are. Well, whatever, it's fine. Let's restart the game. Well, whatever, it's fine. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're live. Back with Crusader Kings 3. Where we aren't crusading and we're kind of kings, but not really. Anyway, what's happening right now is we're on we're the next in line for the throne of the Byzantine Empire. And basically what's going to happen today is we're going to just chill around, building up our kingdom, our own private, personal kingdom within the empire. We have one region that's pretty much underdeveloped and misadministrated, that sucks. We're going to have to balance the scales of power in our favor, and most importantly, we have to make sure that our children will be able to take over for us, because once we become the emperor, I'm gonna manipulate the situation to give my children the most advantages I can, and then we're gonna leave and hopefully try to become a steppe nomad, and make our way towards China. So yeah. Ooh, also I did research the Silk Road, and basically all you can do with it, you know, as interacting with it is, if you're lucky and you're in a special region, you can make our market a Silk Road market, which we don't have and we can't, so that's not gonna happen. And also, we can visit the markets to gather some innovation and bring them back in our own culture, which is meh. So yeah, we're just gonna be ignoring the Silk Road market, that's fine. Anyway, let's get started. Boop! So, we are the co-emperor, we're the next in line for the throne. We're just gonna have to wait for either our emperor to die, abdicate, or whatever he's gonna want to do. But look at that. Egypt broke up into multiple different nations. Interesting. Maybe we should try and conquer over there. Can I attack you? No, I don't have a casus belli. Can't even wage holy war. Weird. Okay, so I can have an okay, so because of how imperial expeditions work, I can only expedite on places that border our region. So I think I'm gonna... I mean, I can have an expedition over there? No. So I guess we're gonna have to do an expedition against the Persians. And for that we need to build up our troops. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be spending all of our money and resources on building up our troops. Our own personal private troops and the kingdom's troops. And also while we're at it, you are gonna try and raise control in this kingdom because it kinda sucks right now. And we'll just have to keep an eye out for whenever we can swing the scales of power in our favor. When is this? In May. Alright. And now we chill and wait. And people keep harming my relations, but that's fine. Ah. One of my sons came of age. Let's give him a governorship. You were betrothed to somebody else's daughter. Actually, you know what? If I don't give this guy the governorship, is he going to be next in line for my own throne? Yes. For this kingdom. So I can just go ahead and... I could grant him an appointment. I could make him governor. This guy does not have anything going on for him, so I'm gonna... Okay, so I can... He's gonna die soon-ish, so I can receive this governorship and give it to one of my sons. And hopefully I can give them the order to try and salvage the situation down there. Anyway, let's keep building up our armies. Thematic armies. You're already at maximum size, so we can just keep upgrading you guys. Need 30 bucks. Boop. Enemy hostile schemes. Okay, so our enemies have a harder time scheming against us. Speaking of scheming, let's keep stealing influence from all you guys, if I can. Yeah, challenge status, please. Thank you. Keep building influence. My daughter's first bonds. Oh, they're wounded. And they can become loyal. More influence. Nice. Okay, let me see if I can build up my own private armies. Either that or I can build up my estates, but we won't be sticking around with our estates for too long, so I don't think it's a good idea. They could give you more money, but nah. Let's keep building our armies. Our own private armies. I'm gonna get some cataphracts. Eventually. Can I siphon the treasury a little bit? I can imprison my co-emperor. Oh no, my rival. Who's fighting right now. He's fighting in a holy war. All the way out there. Okay, weird. And kind of random, but okay. Yeah. We can build up a small army, and if I use a lot of influence, I can have the surrounding governors lend me their troops for the invasion of the Persian Empire. So over here we can execute the scheme for some influence. Yoink. Let's keep stealing influence. The more the better. I can swing the scales of power, use our prestige. I can create an accolade for one of our knights. Let's see. Tactician gives you more lifestyle experience. Tactician, Valiant. Manipulator, Scoundrel. Ooh. Yes, Manipulator, please. Thank you. And you need a successor. I'll have to look around for one. Okay, we only have level 4, which means I think we can go on an expedition now. Yes. But not right now. I need to build up my troops still. Oh, he's paying me money. Alright. I'll take that free money. That's enough for me to keep making more troops. Cataphracts, please. Thank you. Now I need to siphon some of the treasury, I think. Who hates my guts? Nah, I'd rather have the other vassals like me for when I ascend to the throne. Oh well. My daughter got promoted. Oh, promoted me instead. Nice. Okay, they found a worthy accolade, the successor. The Terror in the Mountains. Yep, I can appoint him as the successor. There we go. Next, what can I do? Because that's it. I can abuse my power to imprison my rivals. Oh. Revolt. You know what? We could join in on that. Offer to join war. Sure. Let's test our troops on this situation. Oh, there's a war down there. A peasant revolt. Can I ask to join that? Put it down? No. Okay, well, whatever. Let's raise our armies. Head on over. Oh god, the Emperor's got this. Never mind. Don't raise the army. It'll take too long. It's fine. Let's keep stealing influence. Yoink. More. Thank you. Okay, you finished increasing our control in our own region, but I still want you to increase control in these regions who are abysmally, disgustingly awful. How are you guys getting negative treasury? What are you doing? Oh, you're at war? You're defending. I can join that. I can help you defend. Or not. You're doing like a random war. Yeah, that's for Georgia. Somehow. Not sure how you guys keep getting involved in foreign wars. And then being in a negative treasury situation. Okay, whatever. You guys aren't next in line, that's fine. You'll be fine. You can invest a little bit in this to make these guys go up. Because they're all trying to take over my kingdom, I'm losing house relations, but that's fine. Oh, hey, my son became the governor of Pennsylvania somehow. Who used to be... Didn't we have somebody who used to be that governor? Can I see the title's history? I guess not. Okay, well... Asbjorn, my brother. He stepped down. Alright. So my brother likes to step down to give the other family members some place. Which means it's time to find him another appointment. Where is he? My brother. My brother. Invite him first. Alright. Mismanaged development. Dang it. Okay, and now he's in line for Pontus. So I can give him one of these governorships. If I whenever I get them. I can have an alliance with my son. Sure. Okay, I need to siphon some treasury now. But you are you in debt? Yeah, you're in debt. You're an insane amount in debt. Siphon treasury. There's nothing to siphon. Ooh, a claimant to the Persian Empire. Yes. Get in here. Maybe we can have the Persian Empire be our ally. Let's see, there's a good chance we get discovered. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's keep building up our troops instead. Speaking of building up our troops, we should station them if we can. You guys are all stationed, right? Unraised, stationed, yes. You are not stationed. Get over here. Alright. I need more men-at-arms. I need some, like, cannon fodder. You. Skirmishers. Get in here. Boom. Okay, so now we have at least some numbers in our army. Next, we should get some siege engines. McGonagals are good. And then we can get, I don't know, some light horsemen, maybe. Some Skutatoi. We'll see. Keep building up our troops. Okay, so this guy has 7,000 levies, but not that many special units. It says we're about equal in strength. Also, damn, this guy's ugly. Oh, and we're less powerful now. That's fine. Oh. Got another team. Hey, he gave me that team I was thinking about. Let's give it to my brother. Grant appointment. The team of Sebastia. Boop. Alright. I will just have one last team that's not part of my family inside my own kingdom. Oh, a boundary dispute. Where? Down there. From you. I mean, I can just subsume your governorship if you really keep trying. I'm gonna challenge your status. Thank you. So hello, Exuat, the Lord of the East. You know, it's growing, little by little. Now, what can I do against this scheme that's attacking my realm? I mean, I guess I can just take it back if he takes it. Also, it's kind of worthless because this place we don't even control. So you know what? If he takes it, it's not a loss. This place doesn't have any control. Bandits run rampant. We don't make any money from that place. He can take it if he wants to. It's fine. Okay, when can I next swing the balance of power? Next year. So I have a very small window to ask for an Imperial expedition. Okay, let's keep buffing up our armies. You. All right. We keep building up. Keep building up. Another, yeah, more steppe nomads are. Oh wait, well, pause. Somebody's asking me for help. Oh, okay, sure. I can join this. Yeah, some more nomadic tribes are trying to invade this land. All the way up here. So let's raise our armies and go help. Helping with our allies makes us prestigious. Up. Get in there. Undisputed. Oh hey, you just expanded our territory. Right? Who are you? No, you guys are just randoms. I don't care. Whatever. Who cares? Doesn't concern me. The Emperor's gold. If there was ever someone utterly unworthy to sit on the throne, it must be Theophanes. The Catapenet of Pontus toils and suffers, and all of our taxes go to the sluggard in Byzantium. Our taxes don't have to go there. I could make so much better use of them. I can gain the trait disloyal and lose a lot of points. Or maybe become loyal. Dang it, I became loyal. So less intrigue, more influence. Okay, well that's fine. Loyal to the Empire. Also, how am I doing? Doing pretty good. Today's gonna be a shorter stream than yesterday because Mondays are busy days for me. So we don't have much time to stream. But hopefully we can speedrun becoming the Emperor. Because we're already next in line for the throne, we just need to wait for the guy to keel over and die. Let's keep stealing influence from these guys. Thank you. Where's my army right now? Over there. We're just building up our army for a potential invasion of the Persian Empire. That's what we have. We used to have like 100 troops, now we have 2,000 troops. All special units. Well, okay, never mind. Half are special units, which means they have better stats than average. Instead of all being levies. Who is that? Dang it, stop stealing from my treasury. Slandered? Oh no, doesn't matter. We have so much influence. We can gain that back in like 5 months. Uh-oh. I'll just siege their lands. They have a nomadic settlement of 25 people. Burn it. 7 months? Dang. I don't have that many. I don't have good troops. Good sieging troops, huh? Yeah, we need better siege weapons. Huh. Oh well. How are you guys doing over there? Making an ass stand. Uh-oh. You'll win. You can win this. Yeah, see, you have the defensive advantage. Also, I'm busy. Yeah. They have better troops than the nomadic guys. It seems. Yeah, they'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep sieging. Loot 28 bucks from this place. Not sure why it's taking so long to siege some of them. Well, maybe it's not actually a siege. I'm just, I don't know, chasing them around, trying to find them. The nomads. Maybe. You know, we have a big breach, we can assault the fort. That'll speed things up, but we will lose troops in the process. Let's not lose too many troops. No, this guy's about to be... Oh, okay. Somebody's siphoning my treasury from me. Oh well. Not sure what I can do about it. I can swing the scales of power. Use our prestige. Boop. Oh! Oh, my scheme. Oh, yeah, wait, do it. Keep stealing influence. We have 1,000 influence in the bank, which we can use in our future invasion of Persia to request troops from my other governors. Okay, go. Okay, that's that war done. We got 25 bucks from that, plus some ransom. Ooh, 50 bucks. Ransom. Ransom. There we go, some money. Yay. And we got some influence and some friendship and some prestige. How's that? Troops have to go back home and then we can go back to our full money. Oh wait. Hey, we have plenty of money. Keep building up the troops. Thank you. You need 14 bucks. There you go. Boom. Money for a bigger manor. Oh, well, you know what? I would do that if I was planning on staying inside the Empire. I would make our manor bigger and more lavish, but we're going to be leaving soon. Oh, Jesus Christ, you got 150 bucks? Hey, nice. Hey, can I do an inspection or something? Faction support, withdraw, petition the Vasilev. I can do that. Petition for some money. No, you know what? Make my kingdom familial. A family business. Boop. It's fine. We'll be leaving once we become the emperor. We'll leave our children behind and move towards the steppes as we make our way towards China. We're to be homeless, hobo, medieval noble. Medieval emperor, yes. We're gonna leave behind the empire for our children while we'll set on adventures towards the steppes, because I've never been a steppe ruler, so we'll try that out as we make our way towards China. Maybe we'll have to conquer the entire steppes before we get there, but we'll get there. Not sure how the government's gonna work out. So, meh. Anyway, we're making our way towards the capital. Hopefully asking the emperor to make our kingdom a hereditary title instead of just being like a government position. Takes a while to get there, though. How old are we? We're 47 and still in super good health, whereas the liege is 53 and in okay health. Alright. It's fine, we'll outlive him if we have to. Okay. Oh, he says yes. Easy. So now people are gonna have a hard time stealing my kingdom from my family. For at least 100 years. Alright. That's good for me. We have 2,300 troops. Can I keep building them up? Actually, you guys are maxed out. So I can only keep building up my private army. Up. I need some siege weapons. Thank you. That are going to be better than what we have. Thank you. You need to be stationed somewhere to get some bonuses. Not many bonuses, but some. Traveling traders. Don't care. You have to be there. And then I'm gonna have to relocate you guys to the next province over there. Okay, we're back. Hey, look at that. Visiting my own capital gives me a bonus. Diplomacy experience. Let's see. Let's go down the fame bonus route. Okay. How are we looking for the succession for the Byzantine Empire? Oops. Let's see. We are currently... Oh yeah, we're way ahead of the next candidate. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Presumably. I can also steal some influence. I think next year we can invade the Persian Empire. I think we have enough troops. I'm hoping. And enough influence to steal troops, or, excuse me, requisition troops from my other governors. Yeah, maybe steal some influence from the Emperor themselves. The Vasilev. A new wet nurse. Okay. You can have your betrothal confirmed. So now we can have kids. We can have Do we have grandkids? Son? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we do have grandkids. But they're not born in the purple because he's not the emperor. Oh well. When can I next swing the balance of power? In June next year. Wait, next year? June? Well, next year. Alright. Sure. Sure. Let's just wait. And maybe work on assassinating the Emperor. Maybe. What will be my chances? Not very good. What if I asked him to make me the spy master? Request court position. No, council position. Spy master. Hey, I'm a spy master now. Okay, so that gives me even more influence, and I get paid for that. As a yeah, neat. Okay, so we're now his spy master, which means we can kill him whenever we want. So I think we're gonna kill him once we are done with our Persian Empire invasion. Are they in debt? Nah, not really. If I could, I would attack them while they're down in the death zone, because then they get a massive debuff, but not looking like it's gonna. You know what? What if we assassinate them? Murder, please. Assassinate our enemy before we invade. Oh, so we need a secrecy person. Get somebody else. You. My brother. There we go. That should help. Actually, that's probably gonna fail. But we might as well work on that. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. We can try. We can declare wars. On the Persian Empire, on the King of Georgia, and Hungary. Yeah, those are all for expeditions. And they have quite a lot of troops, but using influence, we can get more troops. Just asking our fellow governors. So it's not the end of the world. When my daughters came of age, I need to marry them. Sure. Marry them to the imperial family. Wait, matrilineal, please. Okay, the choices did go down a bit. Let's see, somebody who has good stats. How about that? You. Get in there. Alright. They married. Are you guys having a problem down there? Peasant revolt. Peasant revolt. Yeah, because we're Greek, one of the things that they have is the peasants are always not happy. For whatever reason. Hey, are you having an invasion? Do you need any help? Protect vassal. I can't. Alright, well, never mind. He's just at war. I think he's in a foreign Georgian war. Yeah. Nah, his issue. Okay, we're almost done with the invasion preparations. Soon-ish. Okay, people keep stealing from my treasury. Who is it? Can I investigate? I would like to do that. Can I hold an inspection? Inspection. Nah, need more treasury, ironically. should try and investigate that though. You're helping with my schemes, but you could try and defend against schemes. My neighbor, this guy, lost a war in a peasant uprising. Doesn't matter. Well, I think he's allied with the king of Georgia somehow. A new noble family arrived. Doesn't matter. There can be a gajillion. Well, okay. The more noble families there are, the more competition is going to be fierce for these titles, so having more influence won't matter as much. Jesus, so we have plus 15 per month. Villa, Strategos, Loyal, Liege Spymaster, plus 2. Being the co-emperor, plus 1. I'm a governor, plus 1. Allied with another house, plus 1. Another plus 1. My own family is in multiple positions. Alright, well, I'll take it. Okay, if we weren't getting taxed for 75% of our money, we could make 30 bucks a month instead of just 8. Okay, and you guys need to stop stealing my treasury. Stop it. And pardon my vassal. What did he do? What's his crime? I don't know. Kinslayer, murderer. Nope, I'm arresting this guy. I'm gonna take away his governorship. Prison. So hello. You're from Turkey. Hello. Hi. Okay, we're playing in ancient Turkey. Aha. Okay, let's depose him from his governorship. I'm not gonna execute him. I'm going to. What can I do stuff to him? Revoke appointment. Sure. Okay. And then I'm gonna negotiate release. Give me some money. Banish. Take the vows, disfigure. You know what? I'm gonna blind you. There we go. Get out of here. You suck. Stop getting involved in Georgian. Oh god, we inherited this debt too. No. You have to stop, but you don't have money. Isn't there a free weekend, or is that over? I thought there was a free weekend. Oh well. Quick. Where's my daughter that just became adult? You. Take that thing I just have. Print appointment. No, because she's a lady. Well, no, whatever. Can I give it to my underage son? You. Print appointment. Where is that? No, because you're a child. Okay, well. I guess I can grant this to somebody else. Somebody who's our mother? No, our wife? Can you have an appointment? No. One of our friends? My friend? Nah. I don't know. Who can I give this to? Hey, who wants that? I gotta get rid of it. My daughter. Okay. Well, take it. Take it. Can I just renounce this one governorship? Wait, can I choose to grant it to somebody instead? Like manually. This one. Grant to. Can I find my daughter in here? I think we can't grant it to ladies. Well, in that case, who do we need on our council? We need a better steward. You. Become a steward. There we go. Easy. Better steward. Sort by family. I think we can't grant it to. I think we just can't grant. I feel like we just can't. But now that's real. Oh god, we still have the debt. Ugh. There we go. I can transfer you your righteous vassal. I don't want to have to deal with that anyway. Okay. So we soon have an invasion to do. Better fellas. Wasn't that inclusive back then? Oh, we have the governance issue. You know what? What if we gave our titles to people who are good at their job? Let's see. How good it feels when diligent governorship meets fine result. The treasury of Helipontus is filled to the brim, and I have been tasked by the central administration with reinvesting the surplus locally. Give it to some traders. I can gain some 50 bucks. Give it to our soldiers. We have improved military for 10 years. Yes. Food for the people. I need some governor. Give me 50 bucks. Failure. Oh, what a shame. Oh well. That happens. Need more boys. Make more babies. No. Better the Silk Road mechanic. Yes, actually, I did research it. Basically, if we have in our land the Silk Road market, we can gain some better bonuses. Right now, all we get is like plus 2%. Let me check. This market over there. Then, right now we are getting plus 2% taxes and plus 2% development and less plague resistance. So that's all. That's not much for us. But if we could get the market, that'd be big money. And if we were the chief, if we're the emperor, we could direct where our innovation was focused on, and I could try and steal some innovations from China using the Silk Road. But that's neither here nor there. Basically like EU4 trading, kind of. It's like very minor trading. Anything interesting with the interaction? We can discover new technologies, is basically what I gathered from it. Also, we can almost swing the scales of power. Now, use our prestige. Okay, and pause. Now, am I powerful enough for an invasion? I think I am. So I'm gonna... Are you at war right now? Yes, you're at war with like multiple people. Good. Are you in debt? Not really, but kind of. You! I want to invade. Ask for Imperial Expedition. Need to import more anime for your fair Greek fellas. Hagia Sophia needs more color. I mean, it's kind of gray, right? Wait, what color is the Hagia Sophia? Like yellow? The stone? Gains 1 usage of the powerful Imperial Expedition. Any governor bordering the war target's ruler, which means any governors bordering Persia will be called. The war may target any duchies that border the realm or de jure belong to the emperor. What is the Byzantine? I could try and get Armenia back and Georgia. If you win, I can either keep the territories or head them for influence. So I'm gonna ask Imperial Expedition. And we're invading Persia. I'm drawn to the nearby church by the faint clap of worshippers that besiege God for the good fortune. I can ask for health, my dynasty. Can you give me some troops? No, my health. Your request to champion an expedition in our mutual name has merit, and so I give you my sanction. You may draw on our governor's resources as appropriate. Yes. I think it used to be more colorful back during the Byzantine times, but faded after a while. I guess so. It would happen eventually. Expedition! Oh yeah, I'm taking all of that. Oh my god, that's a lot. Due to the border war policy locked to conditional join, any liege may join the war after 3 years. Okay, well, whatever. So the emperor can join after 3 years, if he wants to. War! Okay, and also, can I call in some allies? You, call in. House members, come in. And then I can use my influence to ask to have the other governors lend me their troops. Let's see, who has good troops nearby? You. Are you already in here? Are you already in the war? No. Okay, so I'm gonna take your troops. You. Ask Liege for troops. Use his influence. Let's see. You at war. You have some troops. I need some big numbers. You are at war. Can I ask the Emperor? No, he has not many troops. You! 800. I already need 1 bit. Those Roman statues, which we found to be pale with white marble, the researchers said they found lead. Those statues used to be painted, and the colors don't really hold against the time. Yeah, I do remember that. Though I'm gonna say I feel like they look better in our imagination when they're white marble than when they're painted. Okay, a bunch of people are joining the war. We got some troops. Thanks for the Emperor. Keep getting more troops. I'm gonna use my influence for that. You, troops, please. Wait, I have to wait a year. Okay, well, never mind. Let's raise our... Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, they have another enemy army. Okay, the Persians are currently at war with somebody who's currently raiding this place. So if I just wait, I can have these guys fight the Persians, and then I can swoop in and finish them off. Oh my god, they have so many wars going on. Okay, well, since we are the attackers, we should try and take some territory at least. Let's go here. I'm gonna have to pass by some peasant revolts, but that's fine. Let's go down here. Need some weak forts. Level 6, that's kind of high. Level 8. Level 10. Okay, whatever. Get used to the white marble aesthetic, so when you try to throw the vibrant colors, it turns back to the we really don't look good for aesthetics. Indeed. How many troops do we have? 10,000 versus 10,000. Alright. Since recruiting people... Oh, and I'm still trying to assassinate the Persian Emperor. I'm still trying to assassinate this guy. Oh, but because we're at war, we got a big debuff. Meh. Keep trying. I should have really assassinated him before the invasion. That would have lowered the numbers of troops, I think. Oh well. Let's just keep going. Down here, I think. This one is level 6 over there. Up. Okay, so hopefully all my allies are going to join in. Jesus, we have a... I called in a lot of people from the Byzantine Empire to join for this invasion. Kind of leaves the western bits exposed, but that's fine. Only Hungary can attack. And they're already at war with Croatia. Simple fella. Need to liberate the land for the greater good. Well, sure, you know what? This used to be Roman territory, so we're just taking back our territory. This is just the classic Byzantine-Persian War, number 102. I don't know, medieval edition. It's not very unusual. It's a very classic Persian-Roman thing going on right now. Okay, I stole some influence from the Emperor. Let's keep stealing influence because I'm gonna need it. Boop. He won't be the first one to write to the Pope about the Crusade stuff. Actually, they already started doing Crusades, but not because of us. I think it's because of Iberia. I think because in Spain they lost a holy site or something, if I remember right. Maybe. Okay, and we started sieging the Persians. Where are their army anyway? Are you guys fighting over in the east? Let me see your wars. Yeah, you're fighting in the east right now. Are you in debt? Eh, maybe. Defending against me. Defending against the Prince of Fashion and the Holy War for the Duchy of Damascus. Oh, he's fighting another Holy War. Against a different Muslim sub-branch. The Iberians beat us by a smile. Well, it's because, you know, they beat us because they lost their holy site, whereas we didn't lose the invasion. The Byzantines didn't lose against the invasion of Anatolia that was happening at the start date in 1066. So that's good for them, I guess. Good for us. I mean, I wasn't there. Oh. There's a civil war going on. Who are you? Nah, whatever. Traitor. I don't care. What kind of civil war is this anyway? Trash. We'll get crushed by Anatolian stuff. Sure. Look at that. We can raise all of our armies and still not be in debt. We're draining our treasury. Anyway, you're almost done in the east, so they'll start heading west soon. Oh, we're losing the Byzantine Empire. Somebody overrode us. Let's see. Who took over our claim? You, random guy. Because you spent a lot of influence to get here. Anything else? Not really. Because we've been slandered, and people are investing against us. I haven't invested anything to becoming the Emperor. I can promote myself in a bit. That should counter the slander with debuff. I have a grandson. Cool. We almost have enough points to be able to do 2 schemes at once. So that should be awesome. Let us get a bunch of influence. Anyway, keep stealing influence. Thank you. This guy, I'm gonna steal his influence. Thank you. You done over there? Yep, he's about done in the east. So once we're done with this territory, we're gonna retreat and wait for the Persians to arrive. And hopefully they'll fight these guys first, lose some men, so we can attack afterwards. We have a month still for the siege. The Emperor now likes me. That's nice, that's nice. All my sons grew up. I'm kind of busy right now. But he needs to be married. Okay, marry. To this person here who's smart. Sure. Marry. That was a French lady. Who are you? You're a Norman Catholic. Alright. Let me ask them to convert in case they try to convert my son. The conversion. They might practice Catholicism in secret, but that's fine. As long as you don't convert my son. Okay. Are we done with the siege yet? Yes. Okay, let me try and help with these guys' sieges. This is over the supply limit. Never mind, I can't go there. Over here, I can go down there. The Persians should try and traverse their empire now to get here. Oof, they lost a lot of score from this one siege we did. Hopefully we can wrap up these sieges and then leave. Oh, my scheme for assassinating the Persian Emperor has a breach, which means we have less of a success chance. Oh well. Keep trying. It's fine if he discovers it. What's going on? Whatever. These guys are just chilling over here. They've lost a lot of troops just raiding this one province. I'm not very... Mesopotamia. Huh. Sure. Still don't see the Persian troops, but they should arrive anytime now. Let's hurry with those sieges and get out of there. He's still swinging the scales, that's fine. Let me try and promote myself now, so we don't lose on being the Emperor whenever the guy dies. Okay. On myself, promote. Thank you. Couple of days left. It's mainly because we have lots of siege weapons, because I requested them from my fellow governors. Nice. I mean, I was just asking for troops. Oh, are you still? He's being invaded by one of the people in the Persian Empire. Doesn't matter for us. Only matters if he tries to read. Oh, the Geist Reformation. Where is that? There's a reformation of a religion over in Africa. Right? Because they now became a central religion. A centralized religion. Okay, that's done. And we're getting good. If he doesn't show up soon, we might be able to just win this territory without him even defending. Though I wouldn't count on that. Should show up anytime now. Hmm. People keep trying to stop me from becoming emperor, but that's fine. I have way more influence than they do. Oh, I can ransom somebody. I just wanted to have more gold. You know what I need? I need a triumph. And we wasted our promotion. That's fine. I'll just invest to being the emperor. Influence candidacy. Yep, me for the empire. Enough to be first place. Boop. By a long shot, by like plus more than 100 points. And now we just wait. Are these provinces wealthy, by the way? Am I raiding good provinces? 16 bucks. I mean, they'll make money for the Empire for sure, but they're not particularly amazing. So this army over there is kind of a pushover. They have no supplies. They've lost so many men. Are you... Did you... He forgot... No, please. Dude. No. No, he stopped the siege before he finished it. Oh, that's why. Guys, form on me. Let's go and join up with this guy. Okay. We can have the defensive advantage if I pick a good place. This one's good. Defensive advantage. Go. Do we have any... land inside? Nah, we'll be fine. These dragons, I think they should be good for cavalry. Okay, as long as these guys stay all together like this, they should lose supplies. Okay, now he's going south. Okay, well, we can keep sieging. Keep sieging. Yep, he's leaving. He left. Keep sieging. Arranged betrothal but with the King of France. He wants to betroth my daughter himself, personally. Sure. Alright, so now we're allied with the King of France. Can I call him in for the Persian invasion? Yeah. Hey, come in over here. Invade Persia with me, please. Thank you. Alright, so that should balance. That should have tipped the scale in our favor. As soon as he gets here, he's gonna have 7,000 troops if he brings his whole army. He has a decent treasury, so he won't be in debt too much. And he can use the ocean to get in here. Hopefully. Okay, so now we just continue the invasion. He's fighting down south against these guys. They're gonna be able to win this war, but by the time that happens, we should be able to siege a bit more territory. You know what? Leave behind the siege party and move on to another location over there. Yeah. Earthquake relief. I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. The strain of lying. All the secret plans and dark patterns. A cold hand clutches at my heart whenever I think about them. It feels so wrong. Keep doing it. We almost have positive numbers now in the assassination scheme. Oh, speaking of. I need to keep stealing influence. Thank you. Keep doing that. How old are we? We're 50 now. And the Emperor is 56. And another... Oh, the Cubans now are invading this time around. Ooh, that might be an actual challenge. They have 10,000 soldiers. And they want to conquer this bit of land. Oh well. When my daughters grew up. They need a marriage. Ooh, if you can marry my grandson, huh? No thank you. How about the guy who's in my realm? Yeah. Oh wait, no, you have to be matrilineal. Actually, you know what? No. Go with somebody who has good intrigue. Who's not too old. This Italian guy is decent. This Serbian guy is decent. The Serbian guy. Don't know who they are. They're not the King of France, but it should work out. Right. The death of my life, as I'm about to bite into the most succulent piece of duck I've ever seen, one of my servants keels over, clutching at his throat. Apparently the foe has been helping himself to a taste of my meal. At the very least, we served as a warning to not touch the tainted bird, while receiving just punishment for his indiscretion. Not only did the assassination fail, but the clumsy trail of evidence left behind leads straight to its mastermind. Strategos Ioannis of Antioch. Aha! Well, that is a known criminal. So I can... Can I expose that? If he refuses, he become an open... Wait, can I just... He doesn't seem to be said to be a criminal. Can I go into secrets? My secrets, I murdered somebody. No, I can just expose him. Let's see, is my rival. Not the correct rival though. I have a lot of rivals. I should probably spend some money on defending myself from assassinations, I guess. Okay, first, imprison. Do it. He's gonna refuse, but that's fine. Let's make him a criminal. Starts a war against me. Okay, so he's now a criminal. Next, what can I do against him? I can challenge him to a duel. Duel! Beat him up. That's like our whole mini game. I'm just gonna beat him up. Beat him up. My form is good with only small errors, and Ioannis' stance is failing. Beat him up. Victory, yay! So he's now wounded. And he gains stress. Alright. How's the Persian invasion, by the way? I kind of took my eyes off of the ball for a second. You guys can move on to the next invasion target. That's a level 9 fort. That's a level 9 fort. Level 10, level 10. Okay, well. Now there's level 8. You have level 5. Let's go for the level 5. Also, let me go to my court positions. I want a bodyguard. You. I want a food taster. You. I want a cupbearer. My daughter. Yep. And yeah, that should be it. That should be good enough. For now. Also, my marshal, you should focus on giving us better troops. Thank you. Our murder scheme is now at maximum advantage, but we still don't have a good success chance. So we'll see. Hey, the French king is coming. Good. We just wait. If he's not gonna fight us, we can just take these lands unopposed. Oh, let's see him. He's fighting near the border. Oh, an earthquake over there. Yep, he's fighting. And losing some troops, but not that many troops. Did he lose? No. No, he won. But he's distracted down there. So we should be fine. I can swing the scales of power. Using prestige. Oh, I don't have enough prestige. Doggy? Give me a second. The doggy's doing weird noises. Hey, doggy, hey. Doggy. Calm down. Okay, calm down. Back to it. Once this invasion is done, we should focus on trying to become emperor. Oh, there's a plague here. It's nearby. What kind of plague is it? The fever. Gives you typhus. I'd like not to catch this plague. Can I do something? Court here. Control plagues, please. And anything else I can do for plagues? I don't know. Probably not. I said capital. I guess I have to. They'll lose some development. And we'll lose control. But they'll make us plague resistant. For a while at least. Yeah, we should do that. I have to put my marshal on controlling the capital to keep order. In a bit. Anyway, back down here. I don't think we're going to be keeping those lands for ourselves. Because I can't be bothered to control all that. Although I could... You know what? If I keep those lands for myself, I could give it to loyal vassals who would support my rule as emperor. So I think you know, I think we'll try that. If I can give lands personally to somebody, they'll like me a lot. Oh, it's spreading. Oops. Oh god. It's starting to reach my own governorship. Anyway, keep stealing some influence. Thank you. Go on Cyprus and steal his influence. Boop. We're almost done with the invasion of Persia, by the way. We just need a bit more troops to do a bit more sieging. With the King of France helping us, we should be done. We should be good. Let's hurry this up. 3, 2, 1, done! Hey, we did it! Huzzah! Let me first do some ransoming. 10 bucks for this guy. You can do 10 bucks. You can do 50 bucks in a bit. 50 bucks. You don't have much money, so I'm just gonna ransom you right now. Plenty of cash. Okay. And enforce our demands. Boom! Glorious expedition. The war is over. Sultan Al-Mazam Malik Shah's lands lie sundered, and the frontier has been pushed back once more. All that remains now is to decide how to handle the conquered territories. By rights, they should go to Vasilev Theophanes, my senior, to distribute, a feat sure to further my influence in Constantinople. But am I not co-Vasilev? Could I not keep and distribute them myself, or appoint local grateful for the opportunity I afforded them? He's gonna lose 100 opinion, that's not too bad. I can gain 2,000 influence. I can give them everything but one of those. You. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, all these guys just lost their lands. And they all became adventurers. So I would have to... I could keep this one. Plus this duchy. Meh. Interim governor shall manage our new lands. Suitable local characters. I receive a hook on each new governor. And I gain influence. Well, that's what I want to do anyway, so have some interim governors. Boop. So I still get some influence, but these guys are still loyal to me. Oh my god, and they're all part of my kingdom! They're all my personal vassals too! Amazing. So that should boost my treasury in a bit. Oh, and I got some of the teams myself too. Or not. And a bunch of new noble families got started. Okay, give me a second. Too many pop-ups for this expedition. Okay, so we got a bunch of influence. What's their vassal contract? They're administrative governors, so they should have the default administrative governorship. They pay 75% in taxes, and I have to pay them back a little bit. I can still work on assassinating. Oh wait, we have the maximum potential on murdering the Persian emperor. Kill him. The Sultan is finally dead. A thorn on my side no longer. Thank God. The plan worked like a charm. My precious fat-tailed scorpion was waiting for Malik Shah's in his bed. Right, well, he's dead. Easy. That should help with us keeping these lands. How's the plague? It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's not in my capital per se, but it's gonna get there eventually. Oh, we're at war. Oh, well, we have to take up this guy's war now. Sure, I can just finish that up real quick. I can ask my head of faith for influence. Can I ask him instead for money? Please give me money, sir. He doesn't have that. Well, influence is the next best thing. Okay, let me deploy my troops down there. Raise. I should at least have them stay away from the plague. How are the troops, by the way? 4,000? I think we can win that. We just have straight up better troops than they do. But just to be sure, I'm gonna keep boosting my own private army. Cataphracts, please. Thank you. Anyway, now that we don't have any schemes going on, let's work on murdering the Emperor. We're still first by a long shot. So, and also we're the spy masters. That should be a very easy one to do. Murder the Emperor, please. Thank you. The goal is to take the take the Empire. Where are my troops? Over there. Take the Empire and give it to one of my kids and leave. You pray so hard, Mr. Fancy Pope. You believe Jesus wants you back? Back me up. No, 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 no. What I did is I gave him some burned heretics from the Persian lands and asked them to if we could put a good word with the emperor or something like that, or the court. I mean, he only had the option to do that once I conquered this territory, so I think it made me more faithful to conquer some heretics. Oh, Jesus, we're already at the maximum success chance to kill the Emperor. Because we're the Spy Master and we get a gigantic bonus to do that. Well, we have to wait still for a bit. Anyway, keep stealing influence. We're gonna have the most influence ever in the history of Crusader Kings. Or not. Probably not. I mean, that expedition could have given me even more if I chose that option to have maximum influence, but that's fine. Also, are we leading our own army? Oh! He's just dead. What happened? Oh, an earthquake. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? What happened to the guy? Did he die? Oh my god, we're in debt again. Why? He abdicated. Huh. Easy. Easy peasy. I'm now the head coach of the Greeks. I'm the holder of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to manage right now. As Vasilev, you have new duties and responsibilities. You'll be expected to regularly hold court, solving the dispute of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Constus is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there's also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner, bearing the emblem of House Ektra. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. Yeah. We have to now get the royal court DLC stuff, but because I'm a commander, I'm busy. Let's see, what do we get? That's my house logo. I have the statue of the fourth tetrarch, an imposing statue of Porphyry, depicting two members of the first tetrarchy instituted by Diocletian, which was the people who ruled just before Constantine made Constantinople. Diplomacy per level of influence. Ooh, it's gonna be a big boost. Big boost to our stats. What else did we have? Spear of Destiny. This is the head of an ancient spear said to have been used by a Roman soldier to pierce Jesus' side on the cross. More learning per devotion. Amazing. Next, the crown of Justinian. The ancient crown of Emperor Justinian, who was a Byzantine emperor. Golden and inlaid with precious stone, it holds all the authority and learning of the glorious ruler. who managed to expand the Byzantine Empire to retake Spain, part of Spain, and Italy, and North Africa. And then there was and then lost it. Image of Edessa. This is the Mendelon, a cloud-bearing and miraculous image of the face of Jesus, Christianity's first icon. Its origin is connected to the King Abgar of Edessa. All right. It's a bit more intricate than a toast. A tree automa. A finely sculptured gilded tree with lifelike birds sitting on its branches. Only the Greeks know the secrets of its hidden hydraulic pumps, which make the birds move and sing pleasantly. That's amazing. Hey, they do move a bit, I think. And over there, statue of a Roman woman. An ancient, slightly damaged, but still lovely statue of a Roman woman. Is it, what's his name? The Emperor Adrian's lover? Gay lover? Antinous, I think, if I remember right. I can't really see well. Maybe. It's supposed to be the most common statue left over from the Roman periods. Hydraulic organ, an impressive water-driven pipe organ, which proudly hums the melodies of Greek past. Amazing! And my throne, Byzantine throne of Solomon, an elegant throne from which the Byzantine ruler administered justice with wisdom equal to the biblical king. Its most distinguished feature is the hidden mechanism which allows it to be risen as high as the ceiling and then lowered again. I got some fancy stuff. And my court. I'm gonna cut a bit on the costs for a bit. Yep. So now we can pay less of the treasury into the court. Warlike court, sure. Greek, yep, that's what we speak. Second highest in the world. Oh, the Chinese are the number one. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, we're kind of busy right now being at war. New Vasilev, yay! As I make my prediction history for Vasilev Theophanes' departure from the world, I am interrupted by a page. The fool went and died without any help. Oh, he's dead? Died. He died of typhus. Oh, well. Easy. Easy. Okay, anyway. Eketra takes the throne. Today marks a historic milestone for House Eketra. Never before has a proud member of our family sat on the throne of the Byzantine Empire. My kin extorts me to establish a legacy for the ages. In centuries, the world may still revere all the names of House Eketra, and most of all, the greatest, Vasilev Demetrius, who brought them to glory. Okay, pause. Okay, calm down. First, I have too many lands right now. I can keep Constantinople. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna give my kingdom to somebody else. So that's where we have most of our lands. Nah, I'm gonna give my kingdom away. If I can. Destroy, no. Hey, can I step down, by the way? Can I just leave? And give the throne to somebody else? To one of my kids? Yeah, can I have my son take over if I make him the co-emperor? Where can I do that? Elevate to co-emperor. I have to not be at war. Okay, well, give me a second. Time to sort up. Let's first finish this war, then we'll have to divvy up our lands. We're in debt, yeah, I know. I can call my ally the King of France. My vassals expect council position. Let me check whose needs what. You're decent. You hate my guts, so no thank you. Now, people who hate me shouldn't be my vassals. Yeah, they don't like us. But this guy... No. Nah, you. People who like me can be on the council. Well, you're not too bad. If I bribe you a little bit... Let me see. Send gift. I need a bit more money. Never mind. Well, we have a bunch of... We're getting a bunch of money, so in a couple of months we can bribe them. You can be my... Nah, you kind of suck at your job. This guy. He's much better. But he also sucks at this. He also hates me. Spy Master, I'm gonna keep my faithful Spy Master because he likes me and I don't want a bad Spy Master. And you can have... No, that's my rival. Nah, you guys suck at your job. You're not getting anything. Don't forget to ask for blessings from the fancy Pope guy. I guess I could. Though it's been recent since we already asked for blessings not too long ago. I can usurp the Duchy of Apulia from somebody else. Nah, I'm busy. I can pardon criminals. The vassals, I can pardon my vassals to make them like me more. Okay. I can transfer something to somebody else to make them like me more. Because they were all competing for the throne, they all ate my guts. Because I took away their potential position. Pardon. 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 Alright, everybody's been pardoned. Acknowledgement before getting coronated. Oh yeah, that. Can I do that? Let me see. Hold the triumph. I need more money. Well, I could have one. I could do that. Prepare Greek fire dromons. Ask for support. Reestablish their Theotosian borders. The Great. Yeah, no, we're nowhere near there. Reestablish the grain dole. If I take over Egypt, I can rehab the grain dole. And capital isolation, bloodline, expand duchy, consolidate rule. Aha! Yes, I can do that actually. Sure. The calmness of the church has been disrupted by a horde of courtiers, governors, and peasants, all gathered here to celebrate me, the economical patriarch Muzaffar. Muzaffar? Really? Huh. Gestures towards me, and a welcoming smile on his face, and as I approach him, my most dear Vasilev, today we thank God for having such a kind protector watching over us. I've consolidated rule for 15 years, or gained some legitimacy right now. How legitimate are we? Meh. Not that much, really. We could go a bit higher. Give me some points right now. Next. Do we have any court positions we can... Meh. Not really. Next. Let's finish the war that we're in currently. We have 2 wars going on. You. Can I go for a white piece? Yeah, sure. Just make sure we don't lose these lands down there. Okay, I could raise more troops, but then we'd be more in debt. I'm not gonna do that. A bunch of factions are rising up. I'm kind of busy right now. Because we're in debt, people don't like us. The palace pillaging right. Hulking, hairy Varangians stagger about my new imperial halls, their arms laden with gold and jewels. With Vasilev Theophanes' death, those who would have defended him to the last have taken to the treasure chambers. It is the traditional rights, and none dare stop these elite foreigners from claiming glittering bonuses. This is the price paid to keep my Varangian guards, my oath-sworn hounds, content on their leashes, and so the Northmen reach into the purse of God's chosen monarch. Again, I'm gonna have 200 men in Byzantium, lose 50 bucks. But I'm gonna have bad... If I disrespect the Varangian guard, they might become Praetorian levels of evil and plot against me to kill me, so no thank you. I'll pay 50 bucks. That's fine. Anyway, let's go down there. Let's finish this war and manage some stuff. We'll try and abdicate the throne to our son and move on to the steppes. Can I abdicate, by the way? Can I even do that? Decision. I don't think we can, actually. I can have. I guess I could have a whatchamacallit. I could have a faction. A faction make me abdicate, but I can't. It seems like I can't voluntarily do it. Maybe. Kind of. Keep going. Eminent eunuch Samuel Palagios. For centuries, eunuchoi have served in the Byzantine bureaucracy and palaces as advisors and confidants, playing important roles in the political duels of the day. Samuel has quickly risen through the hierarchy in his talent, probity, and discretion in all things find uncommon praise throughout the palatial ranks. Want to watch. Influential eunuch. Alright. Good to know, I guess. Come on, get in there. Am I not supposed to be the leader of this army? I'm the leader of one of those armies. Oh, the faction's about to take over. It is... Whatever. If I can raise more troops, we can have bigger factions. We can have the faction stop growing. Whatever. Whatever. I can now do double the scheming. Okay, let's finish this up. Over here. The Cataphracts can take out a lot of their troops. Boop. Can I go for a white piece? Not yet. We just need to reduce their score a little bit. Oh, and also now we can have a bunch of schemes going on. Alright. Let's steal a bunch of influence, because I think we're going to be using it soon. Go. Go, go, go. My daughter can marry. The king of Lithuania wants to marry. What about matrilineal marriages? A random guy wants to marry. Sure. Yep, an alliance with some random guy. Let's siege down this fort. Hopefully, once we're done with this, it should make the war swing enough to go for a white piece. What if I went for a full win? I get 400 bucks. Meh. It's not really worthwhile for me anymore. Oh, look at that, the Varangians are over there. Oh! One of my rivals got imprisoned by the Persian prince. The new one. Alright. Come on, guys. We gotta finish this up. Wrap it up. I should lose me some troops, but that's fine. Court Crusader went down. I'm busy. The plague is over. Stop it. Is it over? Not really. Complete recovery of the River Nile flood. Flood fertility. A bunch of stuff. Alright, whatever. I'm busy! 30 more days. Come on, don't lose too many troops. To the persecuted vassal of Demetrius of the Byzantine Empire. I studied Greek for whatever. Make him our friends, whatever. Somebody studied Greek and wanted to show off to me. That's fine. Okay, can we go for a white piece now? No. Needs a bit more score. Okay, well, the fact that we lost a bunch of troops did not help. Let me raise some more. Rally all the way over here, please. And raise my armies. Should take a month to get there, that's fine. If I can beat this army, I think we should be able to do it. To finish the war. Varangians what? Varangians Guard. Trong, wait, was that what that, what, is that what that said? Varangian Trong, yeah, oh, weird. Never seen that before. Wow, that's a new insult. Compound Byzantine insult meaning pagans revering. Hellenotrekos. Hellenotrescos. Anyway, one of my rivals died. Another adventurer. Okay, guys. We can all gather here. Merge into one big old army. With me leading it. And let's go and finish them off. That ought to do it. Yeah, because we got a bunch of rivals from kicking out a bunch of people from the Persian lands, we have a bunch of adventurers. Also, how's the factions doing? Only one. Okay, some popular revolts. A couple of popular revolts are gonna be happening soon, but that's not too easy. That's not too bad. Usually, probably, maybe, hopefully. Wait, they're gonna fight each other. Good for me. Get in there. Boom, big battle. If I can wipe out the army, I think we can finish the war at a stalemate. Which is what I want anyway. I could go for the full victory, but I can't be bothered. Stop it. Stop the war, please. Come on. Okay, we're at peace. Okay, first, steal some influence. Let's try and manage our realm to not have a civil war too soon. How can we do that? We gotta make sure we are down on our holdings limit. So I'm gonna start dishing out. So these three are very good places to have, except this one sucks. So I'm gonna give it away. Never mind, that's already away. Where else do we have lands? Down over there. Is that in Albania? That is in Albania. I'm gonna keep one of those. Give those away to my... Not my son yet. Not my son yet. Okay. Give those away. This one I don't care about. Give it away. Okay. We still have four holdings too many. Let me try to find them. My estates, Armeniac, Carrion, over there. Give that away. Okay. And then I can give away 3 of these buildings over here. This one I'm gonna give away. Okay, I can have now 2 more. This city, give it away. And this city, give it away. Okay. So now we have all of our buildings done. That should help with our budget. Eminent eunuch, seated at the table. My eunuch Samuel corners me as I pour over missives. Ah, Vasilev, he squeals, gently closing the door. A moment of your time. It pains me to see the work of your council hindered by its undertakers. I would only be too happy to take over some of the responsibilities. He can become one of my spy masters. Nah, no thank you. Alright. We stole some influence. And now, because we lost a bit of... Emperor +4, Greek +1, Crown of Justine +1, Stewardship +1. For a total of 7. I can give away one of those cities over here. No, I can't. Never mind. Give away one of these castles. The ones that are going to give me more money. I'm gonna give this one away. Okay. That should boost our treasury by a lot. Next, let's try and get out of debt. And also, if I can, grant co-emperor to my son, please. The one I want to inherit. You, Strategos Marcos of Dubrovnik. You become co-emperor, so you should be next in line for the throne. You can do some ransoms, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ransoms. Next, I need to make people like me so they don't have a civil war. And I need more troops. Because the more troops, the less chances of war. If I make these guys stronger by stationing them in good places, that should help. Get the fracks over there. We have a bunch more troops because we have a bunch more teams apparently under our control. Okay, all you guys are stationed. Good. I can either get out of debt or raise a private army. I'm going to try and get out of debt. Okay. And once that's done, we can try and hold a feast to make everybody like us a bit more. Okay. Who's next in line for the Byzantine Empire? My co-emperor, the son. I just need to find a way to abdicate. Am I still holding too many duchies? Let's see. Yes, I have 5 duchies. Which means I'm gonna have to appoint some governors. Trace, or is that? I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping Trace and Armeniac. So Cephalonia. Can I give that away? I don't even want that. Can I grant it to my son? Cephalonia. Boom. I can't because he needs to have a county. So I gave away too many counties. You become the governor. Be one of my allies. You'll like me anyway. Can I not have Cephalonia? Boom. Next. Bucellarian, which is over there. We have Adrianopolis. Just part of it. So I can give this away to my son, I think. Good appointment. This thing. Boom. Okay. What else do we have? I have Armeniac, I'm keeping that. Dyrrachion, which is all the way over there. I'm keeping that one, actually. Well, can I keep it? No. Okay, well, let's give it away to somebody who has a territory there. You like me too. Get in there. Thank you. Okay, that's done. So now that should help with the people who don't like me a bit. I can grant people to other people so they like me more. Thank you. Okay. An alliance. Now the only issue is I can't really like step down from being emperor. Let's first stabilize the situation first. Coronated already. I don't think I have the coronation DLC, but I did get the Pope to give me a favor for legitimacy. Well, whatever. Okay. Now let's also try and get out of debt, and then we'll hold a feast, and then we'll see if we can get out of being the emperor. Hopefully. Also, these factions gotta get crushed. Yeah, there's gonna be some faction revolts soon. They have too much military power. Because of the religion. Well, you guys work on that. Oh, it's probably from the Persian lands, if I'm gonna take a guess. The Persian lands are gonna have a revolt. Okay. Let's give it a bit. Another one of my enemies perished. Okay, I can get out of debt now. Good. Next, we hold a feast, so people like me. I think if we can become an adventurer, I'm not sure if we either need to pass on the throne, somehow abdicate. Oh, the Byzantine treasury. Let us count to revise the imperial budget. Strategos Aristas stands before me, brow furrowed, ledger in hand. A small army of aides trail behind him, burdened with scrolls, tomes, and fiscal notes. Your Majesty, we must go over our expenses and prepare a new budget for the treasury. Okay. Get you the treasury budget for a number of options. Keep it the same. Let's go with a new budget. Let's see. Budget category focus salary. A treasury budget typically liked by governors. Strong military use is a strong realm. Liked by military governors. A balanced economy. Let's go with balanced. I feel like that's more of a Chinese type situation. Oh, my co-emperor. Hey, do you want to take over, or are you... Yeah, situational loyalty, huh? Because he's ambitious. That's fine. If he takes over from me, that's fine. I don't mind. Promote authority. Swell armies. Swell I can fill my coffers. Thank you. Let's wait for the rebellion to break out. And also, how much for a feast? For a chariot race? Ah, there's a war. How bad is it? It's not that bad. It's pretty easy, actually. I have a rally point right next to there, so we'll be fine. Also, while we're waiting, I don't actually need more influence, but I could maybe take out some of my rivals. If we have any. Oh god, we have a lot. Meh. I'm busy. I should probably stop being in the skullduggery focus. Oh, +5 intrigue. Okay, we're gonna keep until we get to the +5. Then switch to war, I think. War focus. Another one of the adventurers just died. Attack the uprising, please. You can marry the King of France. Go ahead. Am I gonna have any kids that are gonna follow me out of this kingdom? Hopefully my daughter follows me. Because I feel like we're getting too old to have children. So if we leave the kingdom and go somewhere out there and make like a new horde, I'm gonna need more children to take over from that place eventually. Or the dynasty is gonna end. And one of my daughters fell ill. That happens. Okay, let's finish crushing this rebellion. We lost 45 guys in that battle. Dang. Oof, that's okay. Being at war really hurts. Being at You also have an uprising. Oh, hey, it's right next door. I'm just gonna divert some troops there in a bit. Oh, and up north. That's fine. Anybody else who wants to revolt while we're here? No, actually. Maybe. Kind of. Meh. Whatever. Okay, that's done. Go downstairs. You are in prison for rebelling. Let's finish with this army. Then we're gonna have to travel all the way up north. And once again, we're getting in debt. Oh, wait, the leader I can... Oh, you have money? Yeah. Ransom them for money. Free money. There we go. Okay, go north now. I said capital. Another plague. Oh, that's the same plague as before. Meh, we're fine. Go up there, please. It'll take how long? 6 months. Oh well. Let me look at these revolts. Next, these peasant rabble from Zela, because we've been at war for too long. Hopefully that stops. Emperor successfully for their mandate. Oh well. He tried, at least. At least we don't have any assistants. No, thank you. At least we don't have any pretenders to the throne trying to take over. Okay, keep going. What if I went to one of those factions? Can I appoint my son as the emperor, for example? No. Okay, well, good to know. And I can't resign, so I think we'll have a hard time becoming an adventurer again, presumably. Also, the Typhus is killing all my rivals, but not me. Easy. Oh, these rebellions. You should be happier soon. Yeah. Almost there. Yeah, okay, we are getting tons of money at least from being the emperor. That's good. So what we do is we convert to being Albanian, and then we're gonna have the decision to become an adventurer, and we'll see what we need to do to be able to press that. Once we are done holding a feast and or chariot races. Okay, we made it. Let's put down this revolt too. Stop asking me for military assistance, Jesus. I don't want. I said no. I mean, stop asking if you can help me. Whatever. Okay, get in there, please. Murder them all. Easy revolt. Done. Took a while because we had to move all the troops over there. Let me ransom them. Thank you. Okay, we can now hold court, finally. Let's see what we have. First in line. My strategessa comes forward, apprehensively escorted by her husband, who seems in bad temper. Your Majesty, Orestes is trying to seduce my wife, an affront to God. Who? Who's Orestes? One of my knights. Investigate. Not sure what happened. Here comes my Chancellor, with a hopeful expression on his face. My Vasilef, as you are certainly aware, the anniversary of the foundation of our glorious Queen of Cities, Constantinople, falls on the 11th of May. Which is much sooner than one might think. The people have been talking about and complaining about since no celebration has been held for years. Should we organize celebrations? Yes. Historical celebrations. Hosting a chariot race. In the next 5 years, 50% cheaper, and I lose 600 of treasury. Alright. I'm markedly disgusted at Strategos' reason to your throne. Liege, my lawful right to the Tuma of Seleucia is beyond doubt. Will you support my claim and have your Strategos relinquish what does not belong to him? Knight of Tyranny. You must win it by the sword. We'll duel. Duel! Okay. Well, we're a bit in debt, but now we can hold some cheaper chariot races, so I think it's gonna pay for itself. Who are you? Nah. Peasant revolt again. A small one. Let's redeploy the troops. All the way over here. Thank you. Raise all armies and attack. Once you're raised. In a bit. We got some money from ransoms. How's my priest? He's endorsing me. So we're getting some money from the churches. Okay, pardon my vassal. Sure, pardon, so you like me a bit more. Come on, attack. Make it. There we go. One more brother. My brother's in line for the throne. That works. Either my brother or my son. Doesn't really matter. Now I have a grandson. Okay, that's over. Okay, so let's focus on having either a chariot race or a feast, so we can have some more people like us. My vassal expects me to be more legitimate because there's too many disasters right now. Oh well. Hey, Patriarch, can you give me some gold? No, because you're poor. Alright, good to know. Let's get out of debt. Let me fast forward a bit. We are currently 53 years old. Oh, our health is not as good as it could be. Dynasty is more powerful. Let's keep going down the dynasty, the political scheming dynasty thing. You want factions to install other people on the throne. Eminent eunuch. My eunuch has arranged a private meeting between us and my strategos, who, by judging by the look on his face, deeply troubled by Samuel's word. The calculating castrato is putting the fear of God into the poor man, insinuating his way towards some dark scheme of my vassals he claims to have unearthed. Expose my strategos Continental's hostile schemes. Siphon the treasury has been exposed. Uh-oh. Has been naughty. And he has a rival. The ways of the eunuch secretariat are a mystery to the likes of the mere mortals like myself, but it's clear that Samuel's rapid rise in far reach has made him enemies even here. Apollonius, another gelding, has made it clear his enmity. Oh my god, we're gonna have some eunuch wars. Let's hope it doesn't spin out of control. Oh, we got some sapphire electrum necklaces. Do we have any personal artifacts? I guess we kinda do. So how much for a chariot race? Ooh, it's cheap. Chariot race in Constantinople. Don't hire anybody. We're gonna focus on appeasing the populace to increase my legitimacy. Yes. I have a guest. Somebody who almost likes me. You. Get in there. It's the Ballis War. War of the Ballis. Dang it. Oh, it's still too expensive for us. Okay, so we need 260 monies, which is gonna be good in like 2 months. That's fine. High watermark. The waters of the Danister River have risen above the normal levels. It could be wise to halt the construction of the region until floodwaters have settled. There's gonna be a flood again. So many floodings and earthquakes. Let's see. You already have power sharing. Don't need to make any changes to accommodate for the extra burden. Okay. Because we have power sharing, we can focus on having on the flood. Cool. Okay. Next month we can have the chariot race. Water rushes through the streets and alleys surrounding the river. Living from the Danister River is imminent. I lost some legitimacy. My eunuch has arranged for a private meeting. Sure. He has a lover now. A bunch of people died, but we are fine. We have a grandson. Damage fortifications. Chariot race. Below my high Katisma, the Hippodrome's Imperial box. Yeah, because as you can see, the Hippodrome, if I remember right, is like directly connected to the Imperial Palace and the Imperial box. Below my high Katisma, the Hippodrome's great statues are burnished, the sand carefully swept, and the places for thousands of spectators made clean. Constantinople's streets, meanwhile, are mad with anticipation. Political actors of all stripes caterwaul their messages as travelers start to clamber for lodging. And even in the palace, all talk turns to the Presonoi and the Venetoi. Is that the greens and the blues? Yeah, the teams be roused. That's the chariot racing teams. Let's go. And people are still dying to the flood. And people are still dying to the flood. And they're still dying to the flood. And they're still dying to the flood. It's almost over. It's over. Now we have to do relief, right? Relief effort. Land drainage, housing reconstruction. Refugee resettlement, aid for victims. That's so much money. And we have to convince people to invest. Like, I'm not using influence. Huh. Okay, that's not too bad. We have enough influence. But these guys won't be able to do that. And I can't pay for it, so whatever. Whatever. You don't like me, but I can pardon you, so you like me. It's gonna take about a year for the chariot races to be done, so we can just wait. Can somebody over here finish with the earthquake? No. Ah, we're done with the intrigue scheme. Now let's move on to warfare. Because we're still preparing to go to being a steppe nomad person. Eventually. More of my rivals are dying. Yay. Okay, well, let's hurry for this chariot race to be done. And maybe a feast to be held. And try to get out of here as an adventurer again. Somehow. Any of these factions are going to be able to take over? I guess not. Yeah, well, whatever. Secret has accused my fellow vassal of having an affair. You? Oh, you're accusing his fellow vassals. Well, he doesn't like me, so imprison them. And ransom them back. The treasury again. Whatever. A carpet? I'll sell it for some free money. Also, Spymaster, stop people from attacking me, please. Thank you. Maybe my co-emperor will be able to take over for me. I feel like he's gonna, because he's ambitious, I feel like he's gonna try and dethrone me, which is fine by me. I mean, while we're here, let me move my estates to Albania. Yeah. We can convert to being Albanian once we lose all our lands. Eventually. Oh. I can start a legend. No thank you. That's not expensive. Betting opens. Ding ding ding, the bookmaker's bell signals that bets may now be placed in the race's time-honored teams. Wait, what if I had my own bookmaker? What would that do? Monthly influence can reduce the cost of hosting shared races. Okay, too late. I don't know, I won't bet. I can bet on the blues, the greens. Oh, look at that. And the white and the reds. The red and the reds are kind of trash. The Venetoi, a period named for the blue faction, were considered one of the most prestigious teams to compete in the Hippodrome of Constantinople, and were thought to be connected to the upper classes. The famous charioteer Porphyrius was an esteemed member of the Blues, although he briefly changed his membership to the Greens during the time of the Nika riots, which was during Justinian's time. The Prasinoi, a period named for the Green faction, were considered a faction of the people. In the 6th century, the Greens slaughtered nearly 3,000 members of the Blues in Constantinople's amphitheaters. The Lukoi, appearing for the White faction, were historically overshadowed by the Blue and Greens, but by no means insignificant. By our period, they had already been imported by the Blues, and the Reds, same thing. I won't place a bet. Though the nobility have the best stands in the Hippodrome, they are nothing compared to commanding the seats of my Katisma and all it represents. Each of them covets a place up here, and it seems no more than Strategos Sergius of Munitania, who has placed an entreating note into the hands of the palace guards, though I hear he is quite a wealthy man. Let him in. Have him pay me? Sure. We have so much money, jeez. The chariot spectacle isn't the sole amusement of the day. Not all that's here to set men's passion ablaze. As spirit runs hot, prostitutes slip to the crowds and ply their trade. A painted face, an especially comely one, smiles to me invitingly. How daring of her to come near these places of honor, but even here I could easily take her hand in mine and follow her sweat-smelling blood to a secluded place. But I won't, I guess. And I inherited something. Jesus. I'm busy. I'm busy! Anatolicon. It's because these guys have been appointing. I've been dying, I'm gonna guess. Okay, give me a second. I gotta fix this. Anatolicon. Give away to a random person. Over here in Moldavia, give away to random people. Okay, that's Armeniac, I'm keeping that. Trace, I'm keeping that. Anatolicon, I'm giving away. Trace, I'm keeping. You. Isoria, give away. Okay, we're good. Back to the chariot race. Dang inheritances. Okay. A roar rising from the crowds then spreads. Repeats itself, became a chant. I lean forward, straining to catch the words. The hoi polloi are stamping, pointing, shouting a name. Down with Lord Dobroslav! Down with Lord Dobroslav! My chancellor. I heard that Lord Dobroslav was getting a bit of a reputation, but I had no idea that people were this angry. Oh, I can send them prizes! Throw money at them! Appeasement efforts. Popular opinion +5. Appease them! Throw money. Yay, it worked. While the masses throng the stands and the nobility stinks across the privileged sections, here in the Katisma, we can mercifully enjoy some calm. Servants bearing every refreshments wait on our whims as the charioteers ply their treacherous trade below. Among those joining me in my box today is my brother, clearly basking in his privileged access to me and what that communicates. I can gain a little bit of influence. Because I'm a Vasilev, I can have him sit next to me and have his score increase. I can reveal a secret. We can exchange secrets. Have him sit beside me. In this time, leading my household and graciously urging along my invited companion, Lord Demetrius, with a sweep of my arm, I ascended the marble catisma, our honorary place above the pandemonium of the hippodrome. As the sea of spectators awaits, I consider the substance of my opening address. I shall intone the ancient, impressive formalities, of course, but also denigrate an aspirant to the throne. No. Speak of my beneficence and the loyalty I expect in return. Just more popular opinion again. Guys, I'm having races. Come on. You must love me. Bathed in the golden hues of the noon sun, the crowd's thunderous cheers greets the charioteers. Orestes, Hypatios, and Orestes again. But the two different people. They're favored to win today. They stand poised at the starting line with reins taut and eyes aflame with determination. As the imperial trumpets sound, the chariots surge forward, wheels kicking up dust in a whirlwind of speed and skill. The ground beneath me quakes with thunder of hooves, and the race unfolds with palpable energy. The air crackles with tension. Pantaleon, a once overlooked character, defies all the odds, blazing past the competitors from the rear to confront the leaders of the true Arestia. A divinely inspired moment in which a hero is able to accomplish extraordinary and impressive deeds. Gasps echoes through the stands as the vibrant colors of the Venetoi surge forward. The crowd initially descended in disbelief, erupts into a thunderous roar. Reign supreme. Well done. Sure. What else do we have? Ceremony. In a surprise upset, Mauricios grips his reins and urges his fine steeds to round the curve as tightly as possible, edging past Orestes into first place. The crowd goes wild. Those supporting the Reds flash their colors and raising a great cheer. Those supporting the White harumph in dismay. Right? And who did it? The first three charioteers blaze across the finish line. The cheers are for Mauricios, Pantaleon, and Orestes. A breathtaking display of speed and skill. Alright. Sure. The Emperor, is my great honor to bestow the time-honored Palm of Leaf onto Mauricios to mark this victory. Is a red faction. They receive the commendation in turn, each prize a statement to their exceptional prowess in the area. A victory well earned. Getting some skill in their racing. At the Hippodrome echoes with the fading cheers of the hoi polloi, I take a moment to reflect on the dazzling display. Yeah. So we gain some legitimacy, some influence. People are not going to be as unhappy, and people who bet on the racers got a lot of money from that one. Wow. Oh, I have too many held duchies again. Anatolicon. Whatever. Give it away to somebody randomly. I don't care. You have the duchy. Anatolicon. Boop. Okay. So, now that that's done, let's try and lose the throne. Because people like us. Let's see. Swing the scale of power. Elevate co-emperor. Scapegoat. Swing the scales. Slander. Retire governor. Now. Modify. Grant appointment. Grant vassal. Transfer county. No. I can't make house head. No. Make house head request. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to become an adventurer. Let's first try and become Albanian. Can I just convert just like that? No. Can't have a hybrid culture either because we don't have enough cultural acceptance. I gotta stop being the emperor. Can I swing the scales of power? No, that's gonna be in my favor. No, I want him to be more powerful. I guess I can just wait. Maybe. I want him to take over from me. And be the new emperor. We got more inheritance. Okay, pause. Why is it so... Greater Armenia. Where even is that? Over there. Okay, I'm gonna give it to one of my sons. My grandson, excuse me. I can't because he's a child. Never mind. You, random guy. You're appointed. Boom. Okay, that's done. Ransom. Okay, well now we wait. Huh? Dangerous faction, who is it? Oh man, some nomads. I want to be overthrown. Please. I want to lose the throne. I guess I need to like take over this governorship. Blah blah blah. Retire governor. Okay. Oh wait, we need to be next in line to receive that, huh? Well, I don't know. I guess I have to figure that out off stream because we've been going on for long enough. Anyway, we did our goal. We did manage to get to become emperor as we wanted to. Luckily, a feast. I'm busy. Okay, the co-emperor is becoming more powerful. That's good. Once he's level 5, he could launch a coup. Eventually. Well, you know what? I'll see if I can figure out a way to make myself emperor somehow. We'll see. So I can, I mean, to abdicate the emperorship, so I can leave, this place and start moving towards China. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll have to wait until we die and try and pass on to one of our unlanded sons or something. I'm not sure. Annex Sicily. Nah, we're leaving anyway. In a bit. Eventually. Kind of. You can probably develop some other place, whatever. We're trying to leave. We're trying to... oh, what is that? Oh, I can't go there. Whatever. Yeah, so eventually, hopefully, I'll figure out a way to stop being emperor, become Albanian, become an adventurer, and leave for better lands. Somehow, maybe. Oh well. I'll try and look it up off stream. Anyway, we've been going on for long enough, so that's gonna be it for today. See you guys not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday, and on Tuesday it's a video day. So on Wednesday we'll see you guys, and hopefully by Wednesday I'll figure out a way to not become stop being emperor. So see you guys. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.